most important things that you can do. If you want to live a more fulfilling, meaningful lifestyle, I think you should stop being realistic. I think you should ditch realistic ideas if you want to reach your dreams. As simple as that, you know, like as this, and this isn't a revelation. I'm not the first person to ever, you know, say, oh my God, like chase your dreams, you know, and like don't be realistic. I'm not. And I acknowledge that, but I think it's a good reminder. The time that we have here in this earth, in this body, in this planet, in this life, it's so valuable. Our time here is so valuable. We only have so much time, and we only do it once. I think one of the first things that you should do, that I recommend to freaking everyone in order to ditch realistic ideas, is to actually stop caring what other people think. The sooner you start not caring, the better. A lot of people, for a good chunk of their lives, care about how they're perceived by others, and I think that's very harmful for your self-esteem, for your confidence, for your mental health. Like, because if you're constantly doing things considering others' opinions, you're never gonna do anything for yourself. If people in your life do not seem to understand why you want to live a big life, why you want to reach certain things, why you have certain aspirations, is because they could never. Period. It's simply because they could never imagine that for themselves. So let their little opinions be. They're not going to live your life. You're going to live your life. They're not going to feel the feelings that you're going to feel. You're not going to experience everything that you want to experience. You know, that everybody has their own fucking opinions. Let them. As long as you're minding your own business, as long as you're doing things for yourself, and as long as you're not bothering anybody in the meantime, as long as you're not hurting anyone in the process, bitch, go do your thing. You need to start trying. You need to start taking risks. It's never been uncool to try. Maybe to your friends that are not doing jack shit with their life, it's like, oh my God, he's really trying. Oh my God, she's really trying. Bitch, yeah, I am. The fuck? As I should. Let people be miserable with their lack of self-confidence. You're confident enough to try. This has never been uncool to try. Never been. It's actually so inspiring to try, because you're willing to try and you're willing to fail. Do not be scared of failure. Be willing to fail. The most inspiring thing you can do for yourself, for others, whatever, is to be willing to fail. Because everyone's scared to fail. Everybody's scared to fail. Be different. Be different. Rejection is redirection. Whatever is meant for you will not fucking pass you. The dreams that you have instilled in you, the dreams that you have in your heart, your heart's desires, they're there for a reason. The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, didn't place those dreams in your heart if it didn't think that you had the ability to reach them. Bitch, I don't make the rules. You want that one thing so bad because you already have it somewhere else. In another dimension, in another realm, in a higher frequency. You already have it, and it brought you so much fulfillment, so much happiness, so much joy, so much purpose. And it put you in such a high vibration, so much so that it was carved into your heart. You don't want it for no fucking reason. Are you kidding me? These desires, they were not placed in your heart if you didn't have the ability to do them. You just have to tap into that. Part of that is ditching all the realistic ideas, not listening to the rest of the world that doesn't want to try, not listening to the rest of the world that didn't have the confidence to try. The only person standing in your way is you. If you want to say, oh, well, people are standing in my way, that's because you're letting them. The only person that's telling you to be realistic is yourself. Yes, people can tell you that. People can be like, oh, but it's not realistic. To them, not to you. Not to you. Make that shit your fucking reality. Make that realistic for you. And then tell them that you were actually being very much realistic. Because when you reach your dreams, and that's part of your reality, you're gonna be able to look at those people that told you to be realistic, and you'll be like, yeah, I fucking was. They simply can't imagine themselves actually trying. Be different. Be different. Be special. Be special. Don't be a little normie. Nuh-uh. They say that because they never had the will to step out of their comfort zone. Grow. Some people are simply put in your life to show you where you can't stay. People are simply in your life to show you what it's like to not grow, to stay in the same little space forever. Do you want that? I don't want that. I have so many dreams. I have so many ambitions. I have so many achievements that I will succeed in doing that, because I feel comfortable in saying that I'm going to succeed, and I feel confident in the fact that no matter what life throws my way, I'm just going to succeed. No matter what. It makes no sense for me to not succeed. Simple as fucking that. That's realistic to me. Do not waste your life doing things for others to keep them in a comfortable space? Why should you stay in the same place to keep them from being uncomfortable, from seeing you doing different things? Why should you compromise your dreams? Why should you compromise your ambitions simply to save others the feeling of discomfort from seeing you try? The other day I had a conversation with one of my friends, and I was telling her how I just really respect those who chase their dreams. I really respect people who legitimately put themselves out there and chase their dreams, no matter how crazy that may seem, no matter how small they might start, no matter if they start with nothing. The fact that they're chasing their dreams, I think is so respectable. I have a friend, she moved to New York, and she's a model in New York right now. She could have stayed here. She had really good grades in school. She was planning on going to college and stuff like that, but she was like, no dude, I'm pretty and I can go to New York. She went to New York. She's living in New York right now. She's a model in New York. Tell me that's fucking unrealistic. Tell me how that's unrealistic. But I was telling my friend about how I respect people who follow their dreams, and I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to this event that this guy invited me to because he works in film and he does short films, and he knows people that does short films, and I'm a huge cinephile. If you know me, I love cinema. And one of my dreams is to work in the film industry. So I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to this event that he invited me to, and I'm gonna go network. And she was like, I wish I could do that. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, oh, well, I wish I was that brave. And I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, what would you want to do? And she goes, oh, I don't know. I would just love to like go and dance in New York, but I just know that that's not realistic. And I literally looked at her right then and there, and I was like, you don't have to be realistic. You don't have to be realistic. And she was like, no, like, I know, but still. And I'm like, no, please. And I just wanted to I literally just wanted to like grab her little face and be like, go dance. Do you know how many people just pack up their things and then move to the other city, and they're like, I don't know how I'm gonna figure it out, but I'm gonna figure it out? That's them choosing the trajectory of their life. That's them deciding, you know what, I'm gonna figure it out. You should not wait until everything is perfect for you to start doing something. The moment you start doing things that make you feel fulfilled and that you've been wanting to do, the moment you step into that desire, into those dreams that you have instilled in your heart, and that you just know you want to be doing, everything else will start aligning. I promise you, you're gonna meet the right people because you're taking the right steps. You're gonna meet the right people, you're gonna be in the right places. Doors are gonna start opening simply because you're choosing, you know what, that's what I want. And I know that I'm here for this reason. I know that I'm here to do this because this is what I've always wanted to do. If you want to talk about it in terms of like the universe and like the law of the universe, the moment you ask the universe, God, whatever you want to call her, she's a her to me. Whenever you ask her, whenever you manifest, because manifesting is pretty much just asking, hey, can I get this? The moment you ask, the moment you put it out, bitch, is done. It is your turn now to just trust that every single thing that you can't see at this moment is aligning perfectly for you. It is not your job to focus on how it's going to happen. It is your job to take inspired action. It is your job to believe, and it is your job to trust, but it is not your job to figure out how it's going to happen. Where you put your order, the universe, she's going to send it to you. You just need to trust that everything is being handled behind the scenes, and you're being aligned perfectly to be put in that right situation, in those right rooms, meaning those right people. Everything starts aligning, and everything, you're gonna start seeing all these synchronicities, and you're gonna start seeing all these things. You're gonna be like, oh shit, dude, like, who said that you're supposed to be realistic in this lifetime? The people that are still working a 9-to-5 that they hate? If you need to pretend that you're in a fucking movie to reach every single thing that you want to do, then fucking do that. But do it. It is your job to take control of your own life. It is your job. No one is coming to save you. Do not learn that the hard way. First tip, don't care what other people think. Second tip, don't learn the hard way about how no one's gonna come to save you. You made yourself a promise to live the best life you could possibly live. Do not lie to yourself. The universe will not give you what you want if you're not willing to ask for it. And part of that comes with acknowledging your dreams and accepting them. No matter how big or how unrealistic or how crazy they might seem, you need to ask, you need to accept and acknowledge how big they are. Be proud of yourself for dreaming that big. Be proud of having that dream in you be so huge that you're like, shit, you know, like this was placed in me because I have the ability to do it. Do it for yourself. Do it for you. Do it for you, please. Believe and act that being unrealistic is also a choice. The moment you start acting like that, the most wildest, the most craziest, the most unrealistic opportunities will start showing up for you. Unrealistic opportunities, they're gonna take you places, honey. They're gonna take you to the fucking moon. Let yourself feel so excited about life and so excited about the crazy opportunities that can come with it, that you do not care about staying in this little box. You're gonna start seeing things change. You're gonna start seeing things align. You're gonna start seeing opportunities open up to you. Before you know it, you're gonna be living your desired life, and before you know it, you're gonna be like, oh shit, the fuck? And you're gonna be like, what the fuck? You're gonna be like, what happened? How did that happen? And it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun. Why would you be here, and why would you get shown all these great things that this world has to offer and believe that it's not possible for you? It very much is. Yeah, like some people are born in wealth, some people are born with opportunities already built around them, but at the end of the day, we're all here living a human experience, meaning the same things that they can have, you can have too. Believe that. Do not put yourself in a box. Do not limit yourself. The luckiest, most amazing things can happen to you if you choose that you deserve all those great things. And you know what? There's things that are just so good in this world that you wouldn't even know to ask for them. So imagine taking the unrealistic approach and then getting all those great things that you didn't even know that you could ask for. Nothing is too big or too small. I'm so tired, and this is one of my things. This is one of my things. No manifestation is too big or too small. I don't like it when people are like, oh, we'll start with small manifestations. Bitch, go big. I don't limit myself. And I don't limit my manifestations either. I go big, bitch. If you saw my journal, if you saw my mind, you would understand that I'm not going fucking small. I'm dreaming fucking big. I'm going beyond my fucking wildest imaginations. I'm manifesting everything that I've always wanted to experience. I'm manifesting simply because I can, and simply because I know it's possible, and simply because I don't put myself in a little box full of limitations. It just doesn't make sense to me to not be able to experience all the great things that this world has to offer. You were once a star, hoping and wishing to be a human. There's a saying that says, you were once a tree, wishing to be a woman. You are here to experience everything you want. Everything. Whatever it is that your little heart desires, whatever it is that you have in your head going through this moment right now, you're here to experience it. And it would be a disservice to yourself to not see how far you can go. You're never gonna regret trying. You're never gonna regret that. You're never gonna regret taking that step. You're always gonna regret not doing it. It is horrible when you look back and you're like, fuck, I should have done that. Fuck, I wish I could have done that. Fuck, I wonder what would have happened had I done that. It's horrible. Nothing that is meant for you will ever pass you. What's meant for you will be for you. So if you didn't get that job, it just wasn't for you. If that relationship failed, it wasn't for you. Everything is meant to work in your favor. All of it. And you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're not gonna be fine, however, if you stay exactly where you are and you do not move. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing great is gonna come if you decide to stay in your comfort zone. When I was in middle school, I used to be a very, very, very shy kid. I literally didn't talk to anyone, but I wanted to because I'm just such a talker. I'm just such a yapper. And then one day I was like, that's so boring, Maria. That really is. And now I can't fucking shut up. And I love talking to people. Step out of it. Expand your comfort zone. The bigger your comfort zone is, the better opportunities you attract, the better people you get to meet, the more fulfilling life gets. Essentially, your dreams are not supposed to be realistic. Never happened, never will. Take that chance. Stop caring what other people think, for the sake of God, please. You're gonna make a lot of people uncomfortable the moment you start chasing your dreams. They won't understand until you succeed. Anyways, hope you learned something. Hope it made sense. I just wanted to say thank you for the people that have found my little channel, my little space. I'm very grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for my 31 subscribers. I saw people's comments on how you want me to get a better setup. I'm enjoying this right now because it's easy for me, but trust, I will figure something out. So that's a better viewing experience, but it's also a better filming experience for me because my laptop can only take so much. Anyways, thank you so much. I love you.